Good evening, basketball fans. We get set for a sound check here. I had to get my right microphone organized. Just a sound check here from Hortonville. Mike Willen here, Jack Weber. Jack, how are you doing today?
Oh, pretty good, Mike. How about yourself?
All right, everything sounded good. Just a sound check right now. Again, we'll have our pregame in probably about 10 minutes time from now in sectional semifinals. Almond-Bancroft and Reedsville on Zaleski Sports. Good evening, basketball fans. We welcome you to Hortonville as we get set for a sectional final. Mike Whalen here with the analysis. Jack Weber takes over on play-by-play as it is Almond-Bancroft and Reedsville. Winner goes to the Kohl Center. For both these teams, it's a long drought, Jack.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. For Almond, they have never made it. Had some close calls in the past couple years, but they've come up just a little bit short. Let's give you some historical context for Reedsville last time they were at state. Our president, commander-in-chief, was Harry Truman. It was a year after we got out of World War II. The best picture was Best Years of Our Lives, and the top song on the charts was Prisoner of Love by Perry Como, and Perry Como passed away in 2001. So let's just look at it that way. It's been a long road for both of these teams, and it is going to be a great game tonight. These are two top seeds. Again, Almond-Bancroft obviously champions the CWC South, 26-1 on the year, and they are looking forward to this matchup against these Panthers, who finished second in their conference, tied with second with St. Mary Central Catholic in the Big East North this year, and finished behind Howard's Grove. So Reedsville 19-9, and they had a tough road to get here. They had to beat some very good teams, including a Lourdes Academy team in the sectional semi on Thursday. So this is going to be a good one tonight, Mike.
Well, absolutely. It's going to be a phenomenal game, but the big difference between what we had all year long with this Reedsville team is Cam Duracek back in the lineup. He missed most of the year with injury. He's been back for the playoff run, and he has been a stellar and dominant player. And talking with some people who have played Reedsville in other sports, coaches around the area, the one word to describe Duracek is tenacious and athletic. This guy is going to be, for lack of a better word, a bulldog who's going to be probably, in the assignment of Aiden Phillips, he's going to hound the 6'7 junior in the paint all game long. And for the Eagles, that's going to be their key, is they need to be able to keep Aiden Phillips on the floor, first of all, keep him out of foul trouble, and also let him be able to go to work and have those backdoor cuts open because they're going to double him.
Yeah, and I mean, Cam Duracek on the defensive end is so big because he is their tallest guy at 6'4", so he's going to be about the closest they can to combat Aiden Phillips without having to double or triple team. So this is going to be an interesting defensive adjustment and maybe even have to be adjusted throughout the game by Reedsville. They're going to just have to wait and see, and that's a lot of basketball, Mike. It's making adjustments throughout the game. You're never going to be perfect right away, and you're just going to have to learn throughout the course of the game.
Of course, and also both teams have tape from their games on Thursday. So, and we saw in the first half against 3 Lakes, Almond didn't shoot the ball that well. So do we see maybe Reedsville jump into a zone to start and try and limit Phillips inside so you can double off that zone and make them shoot their way out of it with a 1-3-1 or a 2-3 or whatever you want. But it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a fun one. And like you said, a long-time drought for one of these teams is ending tonight. And they will be in the Kohl Center. They're joining Abundant Life and Columbus Catholic. And then either Owen Withee or Solon Springs. Last time I heard, it was a 6-point Solon Springs lead at the half. And that will be your 4 in Division 5 next Friday.
Yes. And it looks like we are getting ready for starting lineups and national anthem. So we are going to take that to our field, Mike, and we'll be back for this between Reedsville and Almond-Bancroft. Again, Jack Weber along with Mike Wendland and Dan Lau on the production side, as we'll take it to our wireless mic for the national anthem and starting lineups here on Zaleski Sports.
For tonight's WIAA sectional final matchup between the Almond-Bancroft Eagles and the Reedsville Panthers. Would you please stand at this time, remove your caps, and place your hand over your heart to honor America and those defending our freedom for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through
hard to do it any better than that. And hard to top that national anthem. That was one of the best ones we've had. As Jack gets his headset back on, the lights are off. And let's take a look at our starting lineups. I'll save your voice, Jack. I can read them for you. Because
sure.
you're gonna have the energy throughout the game. You may sound like Doc Rivers by the end of the night, like I usually do.
Yeah.
We'll start with the visitors out of Reedsville. Their black jerseys. Our head coach Ron Prochnow. At a 5'10" junior, number 1, Logan Mertz. A sophomore, 6'1", number 3, Arden Stren. A 5'10" sophomore, number 4, Ben Prochnow. A 6'1" junior, number 5, Parker Maney. And in the paint, a 6'4" senior, number 21, Cam Duracek. Again for Reedsville, Mertz, Stren, Prochnow, Maney, and Duracek in their road black jerseys, orange numbers and letters. Looks like Reedsville written across the front, or is that Panthers?
Reedsville.
Reedsville written across the front. On the other side, the Almond-Bancroft Eagles and head coach Kurt Lamb. Their home whites, green numbers, the green almond logo across the front, out of the CWC South. A 5'11" junior, number 2, Brody Dernbach. A 6'1" junior, number 3, Clarence Pratt. A 6'3" senior, number 5, T.J. Lamb. A 6'2" senior, number 14, Shane Kleismith. And in the middle, a 6'7" junior, number 15, Aiden Phillips. So again, for the Eagles, Dernbach, Pratt, Lamb, Kleismith, and Phillips, as we'll try and get, or we can try and get a camera angle toward Almonds.
He's going to focus it on the scoreboard. I think they're going to show they're showing the names on the scoreboard, so we'll get that.
There we go. As we sit here in the bleachers here at Hortonville, home of the Polar Bears here at the North Pole.
Yep. Yeah, and Hortonville, one of the better programs in the state. Girls basketball fell a little short against Neenah in that sectional final.
Baseball as well.
Yeah, baseball. Went to state last year. Won the state championship last year. I believe they fell to Whitefish Bay, if I'm correct. Think. Yep. All right.
Yeah, in the state championship game, correct. And also one of the most beautiful-looking gym floors.
Yeah,
with the paw print right at half court. That's beautiful. Yeah. That is one big polar bear.
Yeah.
I don't want to meet them in open combat. I like that you just kind of shrugged that one off.
Yeah, exactly.
Almond will go left to right looking at your screen. Reedsville right to left.
I mean, this starting lineup is nothing different than what I've seen from Coach Lamb, even just in the few games that I have covered, again, of Dernbach, Pratt, Lamb, Kleismith, and Phillips. Those are his 5 go-to guys, and you're going to see Stiles get most of the minutes off the bench as a 6th man.
Absolutely, and Lamb before your starter, Phillips at 3-year starter. Phillips going to go down as one of the great Eagles for sure all time. He'll probably hit 2,000 points early next year. He was, I think he was player of the year this year in the CWC South. He probably could have won it the last 2 years as well.
Yeah,
just the only thing between Jay Nawe and Nathan Gibbs before him as well.
Yeah, Jay Nawe was the only thing I really think preventing Aiden Phillips from winning a conference player of the year last year.
Yeah, and 2 years ago, again, Nathan Gibbs out of Port Edwards, who is a phenomenal player in his own right as well.
So it's going to be Duracek and Phillips with the face-off in the middle. No shock there. 2 tallest guys on the floor.
Two physical players, you can tell right off the bat.
Crowd is loud, underway, and the ball is won by the Eagles, and Almond controls up top. Lamb will take it across the center. One-on-one pass is intercepted, taken away by Prochnow. Down the floor to Maney. Prochnow inside to Duracek. Duracek has it knocked away. Back up top. Prochnow finds Mertz.
Open 3, good.
And that is good for Arden Stren. It would be nice if as inside to Phillips, knocked away and almost stolen. Phillips regathers, and he'll get it back out to Dernbach. Again, we're going to try our best with the camera angle right now. Kleismith looking inside, gets it into Phillips. High pass, caught by Phillips, double team. Phillips trapped, and he stepped out, and it will be Reedsville basketball. Last touch by Phillips. Phillips doesn't like the call, but that's a good call by this officiating crew. As Stren will inbound it to Prochnow. As Mertz in the corner. Inside to Duracek. Duracek driving. Nice pass, and the lay is put in by Parker Maney.
The perfect start. And they come out right away with a press still.
Yeah, this press has given Almond a little bit of difficulty. Again, the paint defense is being very prevalent right now for Reedsville. They have been able to contain Phillips on just the few possessions Almond's had. High pass off the hands of Clyde Smith right in the arms of TJ Lamb. And in the corner, he'll drive near the top of the key. Again.
That press turns right into a man-to-man as well.
Lamb, nice pass inside. Pratt puts it in. Clarence Pratt, Almond on the board. It's 5-2, and now the Almond fans will sit, and we will have a
tale as old as time in basketball. When your team scores, you get to relax a little bit.
Pass inside, double team put in by Maney.
Yeah, I got the pump fake and the blow by.
4 points for Parker Maney early, and it's 7-2 Reedsville. Lamb up to Dernbach. Again, Dernbach had 18 points in that sectional semifinal win over Three Lakes on Thursday. Clyde Smith back up top to Dernbach. Dernbach looking inside. Again, they're trying to get it to Phillips. That double team is very prevalent right now on Phillips.
And you can tell that just that touch there, they had no fear of Clyde Smith shooting. They didn't even close out on him.
Lamb inside to Phillips. Double teamed again. Traveling violation. Shuffling to the feet. Easy call there.
I agree. Yeah, he switched the pivot on the spin through. Styles will check in for Clyde Smith.
Yeah. Again, Emmett Styles. You know, you have your big guys like Phillips, but Coach Lamb would tell you on Thursday, Emmett Styles was one of the big reasons Almond won. 12 points off the bench. That's a huge boost, especially when Aiden Phillips got into foul trouble. Huge boost. He's also able to knock down 2 threes as well. That was big.
Absolutely. And you can
Almond team.
You can tell it's kind of his build. He's, in the best possible way, he's built like a refrigerator. He is stocky. He is strong. And he's going to be tough.
Proc now inside, and pump fakes inside to Duracek, back out top. And Proc now inside, trying to get it down low to Maney, throws it away, and it will belong to the Eagles.
So just both teams kind of scrambling offensively right now. We've had a couple good looks.
As inbound will go to Lamb.
Yeah, full court man press.
Again, Almond is in a position they have not been in for much of these playoffs, playing behind here. Styles a 3, off the front rim, no good. Fight for the loose ball, taken by Styles, back in the corner to Dernbach. And the Eagles will reset.
That's what you want from your 6th man. Get those hustle plays. He missed the shot, chased it down.
Lamb inside, he's going to fire a 2-point jumper. Doesn't get it to go. Fight for the rebound is Phillips fighting for it. Ball's knocked loose. Styles trying to save it. Heck of a play by Pratt. Got the roll.
Yet again, hustle points.
Clarence Pratt, second basket of the night. He's got all 4 Almond points. It's 7-4. Duracek inside, double team, contained. Duracek can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Phillips.
And they are letting him play early. I like it. These are officials signed by the WIAA. You know they're the best in the state. And they are letting these kids play. They're letting it be a physical game. Basketball's a contact sport today.
Lamb inside, lost his foot. We got a foul. We got a foul. They wanted a travel. We got a foul.
One said foul. One had the open hand, said travel. They're going to go with the foul.
The one on the baseline signaled foul, I think, before travel was signaled. So they're going with the initial call.
I think so as well. And it was called on.
It was on Aiden Arnstrand. Yep. Pass inside, Phillips from Lamb. Phillips is fouled, and
that was a crazy fast closeout. Oh, they don't give it a shot.
Yeah, I was wondering. That was what I was wondering when I hesitated at the end of the play. I didn't know if it was going to be a shooting foul or just a floor foul. Lamb inside, back up top, Dernbach. Dernbach gets around a defender. He's trapped down low, double team, ball knocked away, fought and tipped. Phillips still fighting for it. It's tipped out to Dernbach, and he will control for the Eagles. A bit of an awkward play inside. Here's Styles. Styles thought about it. Now Styles is going to fire a 3. Got it!
Whoa, man, Emmett Styles, have yourself a week.
As Emmett Styles 1 for 1 to start from 3, and we're all even at 7.
Goodness, that pass fake.
That was a great move by Styles. He totally fooled that Reedsville defender.
And Almond in there at 2-3.
In the corner. Here's a 3 by, that was Strand, no good.
Well, off the hand looked good, but he just didn't quite have enough on it. It was just really good look.
It was just a little short.
Usually the ones are going to be long because you're going to be a little amped up.
Set by Styles. Dernbach back up top. Styles thought about it again. In the corner to Dernbach. Dernbach driving. Dernbach one-handed floater, no good. Phillips gets the rebound. Phillips gets it back. Shot is good. Aiden Phillips. You can't keep him contained for long. First basket of the night for him, and Almond has their first lead at 9-7. A 7-0 run right now for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles early here in this game.
That physical matchup, Phillips and Duracek, is so much fun to watch off the ball. Those two guys are just going at it.
Prochnow for 3. That's his second three-point hit of the night. Oh, sorry, his first. I apologize.
Very good. That was looking like Landon Lee.
We got a foul called on Prochnow.
That's his second. And that was a savvy veteran play by TJ Lamb. Kind of leaning into it, kind of drawing the contact.
Again, we haven't seen any substitutions yet for
either
Coach
team.
Proch. Actually, yeah.
We saw Styles, yeah.
Styles came in, but I was more just talking about for Coach Prochnow and the Panthers. We have not seen any substitutions. Again, not a lot of basketball has been played yet, but Dernbach up to Pratt on the wing. Pratt looking inside, finds Lamb up top. Lamb driving inside. Lamb all the way, has it knocked loose and stolen. And Prochnow is fouled by Dernbach. That's actually a smart foul by Brody Dernbach to prevent the fast break on the transition.
That was the exact same play that Lamb did on this side. You get up court and then you lean into the guy. And he didn't try to foul him, but he did.
That's the first foul for Almond-Bancroft. Again, that's on Brody Dernbach.
You can tell both these teams very well coached and very high basketball IQ.
Again, don't make it this far without good coaching and good team chemistry. As that's thrown off the foot, that's kick ball on Pratt.
Kick save?
Yep. One point lead for Reedsville.
Yeah, the game's got a frog in my throat as well, Jack.
Yeah. Stren in the corner to Prochnow. Prochnow looking up top to Stren. Gets it to Mertz. And Mertz, we get a foul. Yes, that is a foul. That's going to be on Styles.
Yeah, that was quite the foul.
Duracek took a bit of a shot. I don't think there was any ill intent with it. It's just an aggressive play.
Absolutely. As we get some reminders, working at Wapaka Foundry is more than a job. It is a career, so join us. Make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cash your own future. Apply a job at wapakafoundry.com today. Hear more from them over the course of the night.
As back up top, here's Mertz. He's going to fire a triple. Doesn't go. Rebound is taken by Lamb. Mike knows a lot about Wapaka. He's our Wapaka guy.
I've been dealing with the Foundry for years. I have family who works there.
Oh, excellent.
When I was in radio, they were a big sponsor there as well, and of course, the biggest business in the county. And we thank them for their support as well of all of our high school teams.
Cross-court pass to Styles. He'll drive inside. Styles will float it and put it in. And that's 5 points now for Emmett Styles. He leads in scoring for Almond. And it's an 11-10 Eagle lead as that's knocked loose. Prochnow will regain for the Panthers. In the corner to Mertz. Down low to Duracek.
Fighting through with Phillips.
Duracek has it knocked away, and we got a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be called on the Phillips for a reach across.
And that was something that Phillips did struggle with against Three Lakes. He had 4 fouls. He was able to stay in the game, as we do have our first substitutions, as Jack Schwann and Gavin Duracek will check in for the Panthers. Meanwhile, Mertz and Stren will take a seat.
Yeah,
that's high inbound pass, and
we never established possession.
Yeah, about to say.
It's the right call. But
I think if he touched the ball, I think he nicked it. I mean,
yeah, but you have to establish your
you have to establish your, yeah, exactly.
But going back to that foul on Phillips, if he had been playing on the other shoulder, that would have been a clean play. But he had to reach across. That's what the foul was.
Gavin Duracek in the corner to Maney, back up top to Schwann. As Prochnow will retreat back up top. He'll retreat near center court, and now he'll look and throw it off of Lamb as that hit Lamb. Back up top, and that's thrown away.
Don't touch it.
And that will be an over and back.
That was one where he's trying to say Pratt touched it first.
Yeah. That's what Maney's arguing.
That's the combination of hustle points, but also a play you gotta be maybe just a touch more aware.
They just changed the call.
It, saying that he touched it. Yes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Pratt checked out. Clysmith came back in.
Yes. Coach Lamb wanting an explanation. So that again goes back to that play for Pratt. Don't touch it. Just let it chase it down, but just let it roll. You had a turnover.
Yeah. Some of those silly mistakes, I guess we'll just put on.
I wouldn't say silly. Just it's a hustle play.
Yeah. Dernbach on the turnover up to Clysmith, got it to go, and Shane Clysmith has a first basket of the night, and it is 13-10 Almond. That's inside. Duracek has it knocked away, and Phillips gathers for the Eagles.
Already an early adjustment for the Almond defense. That they're doing like a 3-2 now, but that deep.
Lamb all the way, high shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken by Prochnow.
But when they pass underneath that corner, then sinks in to force the quick double, and then they'll have to kick it back out to the corner. So it's going to go high post
inside
here.
to Duracek. Duracek throws it right in the arms of Dernbach. Ball's knocked loose, still loose on the ground. We got a foul.
Be called on Almond. It'll be either Stiles or Clysmith.
Yeah, both were in the vicinity. It's going to be on Stiles.
His second.
That's his second. And
he's going to head out.
The devil, Emmett Stiles is going to come out, and Pratt will come in.
And he'll probably sit the rest of the half. He'll sit for at least 5 minutes.
That's inbound, quick shot for Cam Duracek.
Beautiful inbound play.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
And there is the first basket of the night for him, 13-12. Almond leading with 9:29 left here in the first half.
One of just two seniors on this team for the Panthers.
Phillips to Pratt on the wing. Pratt driving inside. Nice pass to Clysmith. It was high, and it was last touched by Clysmith. It'll be Reedsville basketball. Again, that's a good play by Clysmith to get available under the hoop. Nice cut, just too high of a pass.
The pass was just a little bit hot. It was just a little bit too much on it.
As Schwann and Gavin Duracek will check out.
A pass like that, just don't have to lob it, but don't fire it 100 miles an hour either.
As Prochnow to Maney, right back to him. High pass inside to Maney. Maney gets it to Duracek. Duracek quadruple teamed almost, has almost all 5 on him, but he's still able to put it in.
And I think that got deflected as well by Phillips. I think he put through a block, and he still got it through. What a show of strength by Cam Duracek.
14-13, Phillips inside. Phillips makes a athletic move, but doesn't get it to go. Shot was a bit wide.
Yeah, he's trying to bank it, and he just missed. He just fired it wide right.
Prochnow back up top to Mertz. Gives it right back to Prochnow inside to Duracek. Duracek has it knocked out of his hands, but it goes right into the arms of Maney. And Maney has it knocked out of his hands by Lamb and into the arms of Pratt. Good defense by Almond on that possession. One deflection didn't go their way, but the second one did. That's good defense. And now Coach Lamb is going to call a timeout, and we will step aside, take our first break of the night. We'll be back after this message on Zaleski Sports.
3K Custom is ready to help outfit your company, team, or club with a wide range of clothing, products, and apparel. With their high-speed embroidery machine, screen printing, and a creative design team, you know your business or team will be looking great with quality you can depend on. From large, whole company needs to just outfitting your summer softball team, trust in 3K Custom to keep you looking great. Visit 3kcustom.com. That's 3kcustom.com to get started today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
We welcome you back, broadcasting live. Quick updates before we get to a quick sponsor read as well. We do have our third team in Division 5 that is going to the Kohl Center. Solon Springs is on their way. They took down Owen Withee 59-41. They joined Columbus Catholic and Abundant Life Christian, and the winner of this game in the Kohl Center next Friday morning.
Yeah, so it's Abundant Life Christian, Columbus Catholic, Solon Springs, and the winner of this game. It's going to be fun down in Madison next week.
We got some spectacular teams going all up and down.
As Dernbach will get it into Pratt out of the timeout. Again, that was a good move by Coach Lamb, just to slow things down, regather his guys, just get everything together again. It's anybody's game right now. Nice pass inside by Pratt to Dernbach, and he puts it in off the glass, and Almond regains the lead.
That backdoor cut.
Again, largest lead for Almond has been 3. Largest lead for Reedsville has been 5. It's been a close back and forth first half.
Considering we've had 3 really close games already today.
Here's a 3, no good.
Columbus Catholic game was a 3-point game. Bonduelle Marathon was a back and forth game. Nina and Marshfield was back and forth all day. We expect anything different from our final live full video broadcast of this winter season.
Yeah,
we are the final game.
Lamb pass inside to Phillips on the bounce. Phillips drawing 2 defenders off the glass and in. And Aiden Phillips now has 4, and that's taken away. Lamb up the floor. Lamb taking on 1 defender, can't get it to go. And Dernbach over the back.
He pushed, yep.
Easy call.
Yeah. And it's funny, I was talking with the ref again. The rule is over the back is not technically in the rule book, but you can go over if you're just taller and you don't make the kind of. But if you establish the contact, that's going to be the call. So it's called as a push, it's a block, whatever you want to call it. And it's the second foul on Dernbach.
Yeah. So Almond's got 2 of their players with 2 fouls against Stiles and Dernbach. Pass inside to Maney, back out Prochnow. Prochnow makes a move, gets around 1 defender, free throw line. Jumper is good.
Good
for Ben Prochnow.
He's got 5.
To lead all scorers for Reedsville.
He's tied with Stiles.
Yep.
There's a reach.
There's a reach-in foul. That's going to be on Duracek.
Be his first, the team's 4th.
Yep. And 6:51 left here in this sectional final. As Lamb gets it into Dernbach up top. Dernbach inside, drawing 3 defenders. Dernbach high pass to Phillips. Phillips gonna draw a little bit of contact, but put it in. And Aiden Phillips now has 6, and he is now the leader in scoring for Almond, and a 3-point lead for the Eagles.
If he squares up, he's gonna make it. They have to get him to get off-balance shots, fadeaways, leaners. You can't let him square up.
Prochnow, pass inside, Duracek. Duracek, shot is short. Good defense by Phillips inside to not let an easy shot be available.
Coach Prochnow on the other side wanted a foul.
There's a little bit of contact. Again, sometimes I feel like in those situations you just have to let them play. With 2 big guys like Phillips and Duracek inside, it's hard sometimes to make the call. Pass inside to Phillips. He loses it, and we're going to have a jump. Yep.
It should go the other way.
And yes, the Reedsville does have the possession arrow, and it will be Panther basketball with 6:05 left. Again, that's good inside defense for Reedsville on that possession.
And every time they're doubling on the entry, it's not even when it's even almost before he catches.
Prochnow going to fire 3, doesn't go, and rebound is taken by Pratt. And the Eagles will control up the floor.
This game is scrappy.
Again, these are 2 teams that score a fair share of points. Almond's averaging 69 points per game. I mean, they're a very good team offensively. Both of these teams are. As here's a free throw line jumper for Clarence Pratt. And he's got 6.
Yeah, nice turnaround jumper there.
And the lead is 5 for Almond. Prochnow to Mertz.
In 2 number 1 seeds, you expect anything else?
As Prochnow gets around a defender, pass back out. Mertz open for 3. Got it. That's a big shot for Logan Mertz, even though it was a 5-point game.
He just slows the run. That was one of those plays where Lamb tried to reach around, get that backside steal, and then he was kind of lackadaisical back to his spot. So then that other defender in that zone kicks over, open wing. It's good, well-run offense by the Panthers.
Inside to Phillips. Phillips drawing 3 defenders. Shot doesn't go, and rebound is taken by Stren.
Very lucky he didn't get called for an offensive foul on that, too. He hooked.
Stren inside. Duracek gets it to go. And we are all tied as Duracek's got 6. As that's off the hands of Dernbach into the arms of Lamb. Lamb, screen set by Phillips in the corner to Dernbach. Dernbach driving inside. Pass back out to Phillips. Lost it for a moment. Phillips gets it back. Nice pass down low. Clysmith gets it to go. Heck of a find there by Aiden Phillips. And Shane Clysmith did the rest.
And it's not
here's a transition 3 by Stren. That's no good.
And this isn't the prettiest basketball we're seeing this year. But, man, is it entertaining. This is so much fun to watch between these 2 teams who, again, both are looking to make
a state
tournament for the first time in over half a century.
If you're Reedsville, and first time ever if you're Almond-Bancroft. Ooh, that was
probably a travel.
Yeah, here's a 3 by Pratt. No good. Phillips gets the rebound, uncontested. Phillips gets it back, and they wanted a charge. No call, but Reedsville does control with the rebound.
It's a ball don't lie moment.
Yep.
So remember, Rasheed Wallace is smiling.
Top Prochnow, pass inside to Mertz. Mertz back out to Prochnow. Prochnow to Stren. Stren will retreat back to the top of the key. Stren inside, almost had it knocked away in the corner to Maney. Maney back up top. Here's Mertz. Here's a 3 by Prochnow. Got it!
You could tell right off the hand.
Ben Prochnow's feeling it from 3.
That it was buckets for Prochnow.
And he has the scoring lead for Reedsville. He's got 8 now.
The lead for all scorers.
Yep.
Yeah, it says second 3.
Reedsville has a 1-point lead with 3:10 left here in this first half. A great first half of basketball being played by both these teams. Gernbach inside, gets around a defender, looking inside. High pass to Phillips. Phillips triple teamed. Back out, pass is tipped and into the arms.
It was into the net.
Of Prochnow. Yeah, that hit the net. Good defense inside. Duracek, and that's a travel. Yep.
Shuffled.
It was an awkward pass. I think he was kind of in no man's land with that pass. It was an awkward pass. It didn't go quite. It didn't quite hit in the right spot.
You look at, if you use it in football terms, they went back shoulder.
Yeah.
He wanted to go front shoulder. That would have led him to the basket, but he had to kind of pivot around to catch it, and he's never was able to establish the catch.
Lamb all the way. Lamb puts it in off the glass, and Almond has the lead back as TJ Lamb with his first basket of the night.
This half is flying.
And it comes with 2.5 minutes left. Mertz finds Prochnow. Prochnow inside, trapped, gets it to Maney, and he is blocked by Phillips. It'll stay with Reedsville.
Coach Lamb trying to say it was off his shoulder, and they say no. We're 20. It's 7:24.
Yeah, and we have 2.5 minutes left here.
This half is flying. As I try and find a piece of wood to knock on.
Yeah, Maney. Here's Mertz up top. The Maney in the corner, pass inside to Duracek. Duracek driving on Phillips. Double team. Duracek makes a move off the glass, puts it in. Heck of a move there.
Beautiful.
By Cam Duracek.
Beautiful. Chests up, backs in, goes one to the right, and then spins back left. Just absolutely perfect post move.
1 point game. Again, it's been back and forth this entire half. Every time it looked like a team was maybe going to start to build a bigger lead, each team has responded, whether it's been Almond or Reedsville.
Absolutely. This is all the marks of the game. It's going to come down to the final 5 seconds.
Lamb on the wing. Lamb's going to fire three. Got it. TJ Lamb, his first hit from three-point land. He's got 5, and it's a 2-point lead, as now that's knocked away out of the arms of Mertz. And Almond will control with 1.5 minutes left here in this first half. Lamb at the top, right on the polar bear paw print on one of the claws. Clyde Smith finds Lamb. He's going to fire another three, and that is good. Back-to-back three-point hits by TJ Lamb. He is fired up. That was a deep three.
Well, we're in the land of the polar bears. Is that a polar plunge?
Yeah.
No,
and
Lamb.
We got a foul. Yep, that's going to
first.
be on Lamb. That'll be his first. The 6th on Almond.
And no, I'm not a dad. I just have dad jokes.
Yeah. I had a teacher who always made a dad joke every day. It was the highlight of the day. Those are some of the best jokes. They're simple and funny. Prochnow up top. As Maney right back, Prochnow. Prochnow driving, Prochnow floater, and that was partially blocked, but it's cleared out by Duracek. Here's Prochnow for 3, no good. Rebound taken by Pratt. That was a good job by Duracek to regain that ball.
So we got people watching all over the place, including one from Brenham, Texas, watching. Fans of the Eagles and the Panthers all the way across.
Thank you for supporting your team.
Absolutely.
We love seeing those.
Absolutely. Thank you all for joining us. We've had thousands of people watching all of our games today.
Dernbach up top, Pratt, Clyde Smith. Again, if Almond wanted to, they could play for the final shot. They could take as much time off the clock as they want. Again, no shot clock. I'm sure everybody's well aware of that by now.
And I've known Kurt Lamb for years. They're going to.
As Dernbach to Clyde Smith on the wing, right back to Dernbach. And Phillips will retreat near center court. And Almond fans cheering their team for a very good first half.
They're on their feet for the final 10 seconds.
Feet as Dernbach, 10 seconds left. Dernbach inside. Offensive foul, man. That is
his third.
That's on.
No,
yeah,
Lamb. Illegal screen.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought maybe Dernbach extended the arm when he was driving.
That he did.
Yes, he did. But they called it on Lamb.
That
is his second, and that actually is good news for Almond. You don't want Brody Dernbach, one of your top scorers.
No chance to get it within 2 or 3.
Prochnow inside all the way. Got it to go. And that will be the end of the first half. That shot is off. It doesn't count. It was well after the buzzer sounded. And what a first half. Almond leads by 3, 31-28. The Eagles lead the Panthers after 1. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back for a little halftime report after these messages. You're watching Sectional Final Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the number one goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Halftime here in Hortonville. 31-28, Almond-Bancroft leads the Reedsville Panthers. Jack Weber along with Mike Wenland here again. The winner of this game will play Solon Springs next Friday at the Cole Center in Madison. Again, the other game will be Abundant Life Christian and Columbus Catholic. A good slate of games to be played in Madison. Again, many state teams were crowned today, including Neenah with the upset over the I don't want to say heavily favored, but the
top seed Marshfield.
Top seed Marshfield, yes.
But a quick correction, though. For the Florida State Tournament, they do reseed.
Oh, that is right.
We will know tomorrow what
true.
the matchups will be officially.
That is true. But either way, it will be Abundant Life Christian, Columbus Catholic,
Solon Springs,
and the winner of this game.
And all 4 of those, and if it's Almond, how our rankings were on Zaleski Sports this year, I think all were in the top 6. And you can check. We did a full bracket. I did a full bracket previews on our news tab on our website, ZaleskiSports.com, and it was nuts. It was so close. Abundant Life jumped to number 1 at the very end. Columbus had been number 1 all year. Almond had been number 2 all year. Like those are the top 3. I think maybe number 4 Almond had dropped to, but it was super close, and it was nuts. I think the one thing we can probably say, and it's not nearly anything bad about the team, Reedsville probably would be the 4 just because their record.
Yeah.
And they would be the toughest 4 seed maybe at the tournament.
Oh, absolutely. And I know you were talking about it earlier. I know we're not in D2, but you actually said when in our bracket pool, you actually correctly predicted all 4 D2 teams, which I believe, again, Pewaukee, right?
Pewaukee, Wisconsin Lutheran,
Nicolay,
and West Salem.
West Salem, yes, that is correct. West Salem actually making state for both boys and girls this year.
Yep.
That's the second year in a row, I believe.
Pewaukee as well.
Yeah, Pewaukee, yeah.
Pewaukee 3-time boys state champs.
Absolutely. They got a good program there. They've always had good athletes. Of course, that's the high school where the Watt brothers attended.
Mila Momsilovic last year, Nick Janowski this year, who's going to Nebraska. It's quite the battle. So we're going to take another break here. We'll come back. I'll come back and we'll give you the scoring numbers from this first half. Back in a couple of minutes. It's halftime, 31-28, Almond-Bancroft on Zaleski Sports.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point and Plover. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Alrighty, well, we're back here after the commercial break. Mike's going to give us the numbers in just a second for both teams. Again, the two competing teams have just emerged from the locker room after their little halftime conference.
Absolutely. So let's take a look at the numbers here. We'll start with the quote-unquote visitor, Reedsville. 10 points, leading all scorers. Ben Prucknow, he had a couple of threes in that one. 8 points for Cam Duracek. 4 for Maney. 3 each for Stren and Mert. Stren got that first bucket of the game that got things going. For Almond-Bancroft, 8 points for TJ Lamb. 6 for Phillips and Pratt. 5 for Stiles. 4 for Kleismith. And 2 for Dernbach. But the big thing for Almond, though, Dernbach, Lamb, Stiles all have 2 fouls.
Yep.
So that's going to be big. And then 2 fouls for Prucknow the other way. For the Panthers as they switch sides.
And we almost thought that a third one was going to be called on Brody Dernbach. It was an offensive foul, but it was actually an illegal screen on TJ Lamb. So that was actually, I don't want to say helpful, but it was a little bit of a sigh of relief for Coach Lamb to see that Brody Dernbach didn't pick up a third foul.
Yes, but then again, you also saw TJ get his second with 10 seconds left in the half.
Absolutely.
And that led to a bucket back the other way. That's the other catch-22
difference between maybe a 7-point lead at half instead of a 3-point lead or 7 or 8 exactly. But either way, it's going to be, I don't think this is going to be a game where one team is going to run away. This is going to be a close game up until the very last second.
Absolutely. This is going to be, and this place is packed as well. I mean, it is, the baseline bleachers are full. The radio row bleachers are full. The student sections are packed. The parent sections around us are packed. It is crazy here in Hortonville.
And again, not a far drive for Reedsville. Again, I think I did the math. It was only about 40 to 45 minutes. Almond's got a bit of a longer trip, but it's still a very manageable trip with the highways and everything. So, yeah.
Whereas you had like Owen Withey went into Ashland.
Yeah.
Today. And the other one against Solon Springs. An update as well as we get set for the second half. For Plainfield Trucking, your local transportation leader, specializing in hauling bulk produce for several of the area's largest producers. They offer competitive pay, incentive programs, a number of awards, and their training and retention is second to none. At Plainfield Trucking, you always have the choice to stay local and be home every night or make longer hauls if that's what you're looking for. You're considering a change in your career. Reach out to Plainfield Trucking. Visit plainfieldtrucking.com. We're going to take one more break, one more timeout. Back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
We get set for the second half here on Zaleski Sports. And Michael in here with Jack Weber as a 3-point game going to the end. Their final full-on video live broadcast of this winter season for our state games next week that we cover. Just an update for everyone. It will be audio only. There will be basically a graphic on the screen. You will not be able to watch us live. But you can try and sync it up with the broadcast, with the TV broadcast.
Yeah.
But listen to us.
Yeah.
But we will be there for a few games. It'll be audio only.
Yeah.
At the Kohl Center.
Yeah. We'll be radio guys for a couple of days.
Yes.
Almost a little different.
It'll be like going back to my past.
Absolutely.
Same 5 for both these teams.
Yep.
It'll be Almond basketball to start, going right to left.
Pratt will get it into Dernbach. Underway here in this second half, which is sure to be a good one.
18 minutes to the Kohl Center.
Dernbach finds Pratt. Pratt passes it Dernbach. Dernbach, nice cut. Can't get it to go in and out. That is tough luck, man.
What a backdoor screen by Lamb, but Dernbach couldn't finish. And Phillips is lucky to get a foul as well.
Prochnow controls up top. He'll get it to Mertz. Mertz looking inside on the corner to Prochnow. Prochnow back up top. Mertz, high catch.
Almond back in the 2-3.
Stren, double team for a moment. Gets around a defender. Back out to Prochnow. Prochnow retreats near the paw. Prochnow inside to Duracek. Duracek, nice pass to Maney. Maney floater. Can't get it to go. And rebound taken by Phillips, and he hits the deck. He's got a foul.
Called on Reedsville.
I believe it.
Duracek should get it.
I would guess. He was about the only one in the vicinity of Phillips.
They're saying he pulled Phillips down.
Yep. So yeah, that is the second foul on Duracek. First of team foul of the second half for Reedsville for either team. As Dernbach inbounded on the baseline. And pass into Phillips, almost
Risky
taken away
pass
by Duracek. But Phillips able to control, and he'll get it back to Dernbach, and he'll control up the floor for Almond. Dernbach up top to Lamb. Again, Lamb hit 2 big threes at the end of that first half. Lamb's going to fire a 2-point jumper, and it's pure.
He didn't score the entire half until late. Now he's got 10 straight.
And the first man in double figures as that's knocked out of bounds by Dernbach. It'll stay with Reedsville. First player in double figures for Almond. Prochnow has 10, but first double-digit scorer for Almond for TJ Lamb. Mertz on the wing. Mertz was looking inside instead in the corner to Prochnow. Prochnow driving. Prochnow gives it up. Maney will float it. Can't get it to go. Ball's knocked loose, but Duracek clears it out.
Yeah, volleyballed around a bit.
Here's a floater by Stren. That's no good, and it's tipped into the arms of Phillips, and he'll control for Almond.
Just like the Dernbach layup, I think it was halfway down and rung out.
Lamb will control. Lamb out to Dernbach. Dernbach driving on Prochnow, trying to get around him. Phillips setting a screen, and we got a traveling violation called on Brody Dernbach.
Yep,
good defense inside there by the Panthers to trap him.
Absolutely. You might as well for friends at Two Lakes Supper Club, built in 1930 as an open-air pavilion, skating rink in 1949. The restaurant was born and has become the local favorite. Seasonal Gem offers a terrific menu of appetizers, pastas, pizza, steak, seafood, number of specials, including Fish Fry Friday. Let's take a break. Bring the whole family out to Two Lakes Supper Club on Two Lakes Road, just off Highway D in Almond, or visit HelloTwoLakes.com. HelloTWOLakes.com.
And there's Stren knocking down a 3. 6 points for him, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, he had a couple of threes.
Yeah, he hit the first basket of the night.
You heard me say Friday Fish Fry, and you realize that list sounds pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. I've never been to that supper club. May need to try it. Dernbach pass inside to Phillips. Phillips drawing 3 defenders. Back out. Here's Pratt for 3. And it goes in.
In, out, and in.
Yep.
9 points for Pratt.
Open Stren. He thought about it. Instead, back up top, Prochnow.
Styles coming in next whistle, probably for Clysmith.
Prochnow is going to fire a 2-point jumper. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken by Clysmith. Yeah, we haven't seen Styles since he committed those 2 fouls.
No.
And that's smart coaching by Coach Lamb to save his 6th man as TJ Lamb knocks down another jumper, and it's a 7-point lead.
Same drive as it was down here by Prochnow. This time it fell for Lamb.
As Mertz throws it right on the arms of Lamb. Up to Dernbach. Dernbach puts it in. And it's a 9-point lead for Almond, their largest lead of the game. Duracek inside. Duracek driving. Duracek trap reverse. Puts it in.
Wow.
Heck of a move there by Cam Duracek.
Again, just a heady play. Kind of dropped a little elbow in to clear out some space, and then a crazy tough angle to scoop that one in.
10 points for Duracek.
You can tell how much they missed him when he was out for as much as he was this year, and how good they are with him on the floor.
40-33. Lamb driving. Lamb floater short. Fight for the rebound. Phillips gets it back. And Phillips back out to Lamb. Lamb up top. Pratt. Pratt going to fire a triple. No good. Rebound almost was by Prochnow, but it goes into the arms of Pratt. Aggressive rebounding by Pratt works in his favor.
Yeah, this goes back to that first rebound by Phillips. You can teach footwork and skill and shooting. You just can't teach being tall.
Nope, that's not a skill. That's just something you're born with.
Yeah, you can't just put a kid on a rack and have him stretch out. You're either tall or you're not. I'm not. Phillips is.
Dernbach inside to Cly Smith. Cly Smith, floater, gets it to go. Shane Cly Smith. And the lead is 9. And I'm kind of surprised Coach Prochnow has not called the timeout. Here's a 3 by Stren. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken by Dernbach.
He's holding up a different piece of paper for the play. Maybe he's going to switch up his defense now, but...
As Dernbach driving back up top to Lamb and again, near center court.
For the most part on these drives up court, they're letting him play. The fouls have been usually in the paint or underneath.
Lamb's going to retreat. Foot on the line. That was short. And it was cleared up by Duracek. And Duracek, he will be fouled. That's going to be on Phillips. And that'll be his second. Yep.
Absolutely. And as Styles checks in, another update as well from our friends at Next Step Prosthetic, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. So take your next step, contact them today. Also from our friends at Cheese Pleasers over in Bancroft, local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays for Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft.
Prochnow into Duracek. Duracek trap back up top to Prochnow. Prochnow retreat.
A little bit of that hop dribble.
Yep. Prochnow finds Maney. Maney, he's going to fire a 3. And it goes in!
That Michael Red release.
And that is a 3.
He brings that almost behind his head.
For Parker Maney, and he's got 7 points as wild shot, ball is loose, and Styles, and we got a travel call. Styles and Lamb almost hugged each other.
And both Lambs are not happy.
Yeah, both
father and son.
Coach and TJ. As Stren will get it into Prochnow, and this is actually a big possession for Reedsville. A lot of basketball left to be played, but...
Yeah, you hit a 3 here.
Yep. Prochnow up top. Again, you're not in a position where you have to necessarily rush either.
No, there's still a lot of
time left.
A lot of basketball to be played, and he's going to have all 5 of your timeouts.
Mertz back up top to Maney in the corner to Prochnow. Prochnow driving. Prochnow trapped. Back up top, Mertz. Mertz going to fire a 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken by Phillips.
Might as well as they bring this one up. KM Sales and Service Hancock, your premier power sports dealership specializing in Polaris sales, service, and parts. Find a wide selection of units to fit just what you're looking for at kmsalespolaris.com.
Lamb into Phillips. Phillips drawing 3 defenders. Has it knocked loose. We got a foul. That is going to be on Stren, I would believe.
Yes. Good eyes, Jack. That's his second.
The second foul on Stren, yeah.
And we're, for the first time tonight from either team, we're getting free throws.
Yes.
What are these?
Again, Almond shoots 60% from the free throw line, so a decent free throw shooting team.
And these free throws brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you.
Phillips' first free throw is no good. So first trip to the line for either team does not start well for Almond. Again, they didn't shoot particularly well from the free throw line last night. And the second one is no good. Rebound taken by Dernbach, though, and he'll give it back up to Lamb up top. Lamb in the corner to Dernbach.
No look pass.
Trapped in the corner to Pratt. Pratt thought about it for a moment. Into Phillips. Phillips has it knocked loose, regathers, draws 2 defenders back out. Pratt's going to fire 3. No good, and rebound is taken by Prochnow, and the Panthers will control with 11.5 minutes left here in regulation. Pass in the corner. Maney open for 3. No good, but right there is Mertz to get the rebound. Here's a 3 by Stren. That's no good. Duracek, we got a foul.
On Almond.
Yeah, that is going to be on Almond.
It might be Phillips. No, Styles.
It's on Styles. That's his 3rd, I believe, if I'm counting right.
Yeah, it is his 3rd. But that's big that it's not on Phillips.
I got a C in math, so I'm not great at math.
I was a musician. I can only count to 4.
Pass into Duracek, back up top to Stren. Here's Mertz in the corner. Prochnow is going to fire 3. No good, and that rebound is taken by Emmett Styles. So Reedsville goes 0-3 from three-point land on that possession, and Coach Lamb is going to call a timeout, and we'll step away. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Back after the timeout, 42-36, Almond leading Reedsville here in this sectional final. Winner goes to the Kohl Center, opponent TBD. As Pratt will inbound it to Dernbach. And Dernbach will control at the top of the key. Pass to Pratt, back up top to Lamb. Lamb inside, Lamb taking it all the way and puts it in. Nice shot there by TJ Lamb.
He's got 14
to lead all scorers for Almond. Pass inside, Duracek. Duracek drawing 3 defenders. Back out, here's a 3 by Stren. That is good. That is a big 3.
Absolutely.
For Arden Stren.
They needed that bucket.
His third three-point hit of the night. I was about to say his 3 three-point hit of the night. I knew that wasn't right. That thrown off the foot. And I'm just backwards right now.
You're a good man. That time down, they tried to trap at half court as well. They went to more of that. Instead of that full court man, it was a full court trap.
We're going to see Logan Mertz come out. Jack Schwann will come in for Reedsville. Again, we saw a little bit of Schwann in the first half. Not a lot of substitutions made here by Coach Prochnow.
Both these teams got their guys, and they're going to win with them.
Styles, back up top, Lamb. Lamb, cut off. Lamb, fight, and a bit of an extension as Dernbach inside balls knocked loose and regathered by Schwann.
There might have been a foul on both teams that little stretch.
That might have been offsetting. I don't know if that's really a thing in basketball, but it's kind of like
replay shot clock.
Prochnow, nice move, and he puts it in. That is pretty by Ben Prochnow.
Absolutely, that was gorgeous, that pass fake.
Now you're seeing the press from Reedsville. We didn't see it for part of the first half and even part of the second half as Pratt is open for 3. He's going to fire. Got it. Big 3 for Clarence Pratt. 12. And he's got 12 points now.
Yeah, second 3 of the half.
Lead back to 6 for Reedsville. For Almond,
Almost 3/4 of the way through this game.
Yep. 9:40 left. Prochnow pass inside to Duracek. He finds Prochnow back. Prochnow for the response. Puts it in.
Squared up and buried it.
Ben Prochnow, 15 points. Reedsville not going away.
Man.
Dernbach to Styles in the corner to Pratt. Pratt looking inside to Phillips. Again, Reedsville's going to throw as many defenders at Aiden Phillips as they can inside the paint. Phillips driving out to Styles, off his hands and into the arms of Duracek.
Yeah, a little bit of a hard bounce off the floor.
That had some heat on it. As
chance to tie it up here.
Prochnow will control up top. Prochnow throws it into the arms of Lamb. Good defense there by Pratt to force the turnover. Inside, Dernbach. Dernbach driving on Duracek. And it is no good. And Duracek makes the good defensive play. Pass down the floor to Maney and back up top to Prochnow. That was a bit of a chaotic sequence at one point.
Yeah, Dernbach was trying to draw the foul and he just waited too long to take the layup.
Now into Duracek. Duracek pass down low. Nice pass and Stren puts it in. 1 point game. The score says it's tied. They got to fix that. 1 point game. 8-28. What a good game we've had tonight here, Mike.
Absolutely. This game has been everything you'd expect between 2 top seeds.
Styles drawing 3 defenders and we got a foul.
3rd on Prochnow.
Yes, that is on Prochnow. And again, with 15, as Kleismeth's going to come in. And I believe, Pratt's going to come out. I thought maybe Styles would come out, but.
Yeah, he's fresh. Might as well get Culligan Water, only $9.95 a month for your first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com.
Lamb, high pass into Phillips. He'll control up top. He'll find Styles. Nice pass down low to Dernbach. Dernbach is foul. Counted and 1. Chance at 3 for Brody Dernbach.
That's what he tried to do last time down. This time he got it to work. And was that... did he say 4?
Let's see.
Yes.
Yep, that is going to be on Prochnow. That's his 4th.
That's big, and he's going to have to come out.
Yeah.
Here comes Mertz.
Logan Mertz will come back in. And not exactly the sight you want to see if you're Reedsville. When
your best shooter
your
out.
Best shooter with 15 points has to come out for being in foul trouble, especially with 8 minutes left in the game. As the free throw is no good by Dernbach, but it is corralled by Stiles. Dernbach up top. Dernbach thought about it. Stiles in the corner for three. Nope. Short. And rebound is cleared out by Schwann. Mertz will control up the floor. 3-point game. Under 8 left to go here in this sectional final between two #1 seeds. Again, Almond beat Three Lakes on Thursday, and Reedsville beat Lourdes Academy on Thursday at Pulaski. Pass inside. Duracek. Floater is good. 1-point game. Cam Duracek. 12 points.
That type of zone offense is so fun to watch. It is absolutely beautiful. With every pass that they made was absolutely perfect. No wasted motion, all in rhythm, and a wide open little floater.
Dernbach up top to Stiles, right back to him. Back and forth. Dernbach was looking inside. Klysmith finds Stiles in the corner. Stiles thought about it. Stiles looking inside. Stiles driving. Finds Dernbach in the corner. Dernbach will now drive. Dernbach drawing two defenders. Nice pass to Phillips. Puts it in, and we got a foul.
And one. Both guys in midair when that pass was made.
And Coach Prochnow does not like the call. And we're gonna get a bench warning. Coach Prochnow again frustrated again. I can totally understand in these games why coaches are a little bit more animated than you may normally see them. This is
especially both these teams. It's been one team never, one team a long time.
Yep.
You're gonna be a little bit nervous. You're gonna be a little bit tense. You got the entire towns of both teams here.
Phillips will shoot one at the line, a chance to push the lead to a two-possession game, and he nails it. 52-48 Almond. 7 minutes left here in this one.
Of course, stay tuned after the game. We're going to keep everything here for the plaque and the medals given out, and the celebration will be down the floor with the winning coach and winning player, as we'll see who's going to be playing next week in the Kohl Center.
Pass down low inside. Duracek drawing a couple of defenders. Duracek makes a move. One-handed floater is good. That is so good by Cam Duracek. 14 points as the senior showing the leadership on the floor tonight.
Absolutely. He doesn't want this to be his last night wearing that orange and black.
Stiles drove inside for a moment, but gets it back out. Pratt looking, finds Stiles. Stiles into Phillips. Phillips drawing three defenders. Still up. Phillips gets around and puts it in.
Drop, stepping up. That's just a tried and true textbook move.
And Aiden Phillips has 16 points. The lead is 4. Schwann into Duracek.
I got him. He's got 11.
Duracek out.
Sorry. No, you're good. My bad. My bad for interrupting you, Jack.
Here's Schwann for 3, and no good. Rebound taken by Dernbach. That's the first shot attempt we've seen from Jack Schwann tonight.
It's a good look.
Yeah, not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Lamb one-on-one with Maney. Pratt looking inside to Stiles. High pass caught by Stiles. Stiles finds Pratt in the corner. Pratt pump fakes a 3, drives, finds Phillips open. Phillips driving on Duracek. Phillips
he walked.
Gets it to Stiles. Stiles pump fakes, puts it in. And the lead back to 6.
And Coach Prochnow still not calling a timeout. He's just changing his offense.
Mertz will control up top. 5.5 minutes left in this one. Maney to Duracek. Duracek is trapped. Duracek back in the corner. Here's Stren for 3. This is a big one. In and out. And the rebound taken by Pratt. That is bad luck for this Reedsville team.
That was one of those ones where like, that's an incredible shot, and then it didn't go.
Pratt thought about it, had an open look for a moment, but pump faked, and instead will give it to Dernbach, who gives it to TJ Lamb. Again, under 5 left to go. Pratt up top. Again, it's 7:55, and we got under 5 minutes left in this game.
My drive here might be longer than the game.
As Lamb up top. 6-point lead for Almond. Lamb to Pratt.
And Almond, they like to play a slow pace at times. They're not afraid.
As Pratt up to Lamb on the wing. Lamb looking inside. He gets it to Dernbach. Had it knocked away, but Dernbach regathers, and he'll retreat.
And there still is a foul to give for Reedsville.
And now we got an offensive foul called on Phillips.
He was battling Duracek.
And that will be the third on Phillips. Yes. And now Coach Prochnow is going to bring Ben Prochnow back in. He's going to check back in.
He has to.
Yep.
You're going to go until you foul out.
Yep, and that Schwann is going to check out. Again, you got to put your best shooter in. You're down by 6. Again, the game is nowhere near over. But
no, not a chance. Reminder as well for our screen printing and custom apparel for your business, school, sports team, gift, or trip. Look at 3K Custom Apparel. Get the job done right. Great variety of options, perfect for any occasion or business.
Brock now has it knocked away by Pratt. Sorry, Mike.
They have it covered from the design to the printing to your doorstep quickly. That's 3K Custom Apparel, 3kcustom.com. The number 3, the letter K, custom.com. Sideline inbound.
As that'll go into Proc now. 4:10 left in this game. 6-point lead for Almond.
And again, still not a single timeout taken
by Reedsville.
Coach is letting his guys go. That's an old school
Proc
move.
now inside. Proc now.
Beautiful move.
Puts it in. And that's why you want Ben Prochnow back out on the floor, as he's got 17 points. Lead down to 4 as we're approaching the home stretch in this one.
And I'm just going to check.
Bernbach, high pass to Phillips. Phillips getting around to Duracek. Phillips all the way. Finds Pratt open. Pratt double team back up top. Dernbach. Dernbach will slow it down. Back out to Pratt.
It's only 4. You don't want
Pratt
to slow it down
Phillips.
too much.
Phillips. And he puts it in.
He mic and drilled.
Prochnow. 6-point lead for Almond.
I just want to check to see if Prochnow was my player to watch when I did my bracket breakdowns.
Prochnow looking for Mertz in the corner, but he gives it back up top to Stren, who gives it right to Mertz. Again. Inside. Duracek. And we got some contact. No foul. That was an aggressive play. Again, I could see them calling it. I can also see them not calling it. We'll just put it that way. Stiles inside. Stiles can't get it to go. Phillips the rebound. Off the glass and in. Aiden Phillips with 15 points. Mertz up top. Prochnow. Back out to Mertz. Mertz inside. Mertz going to fire a jumper. That is short. Rebound taken by Phillips. And with 2.5 minutes left, the lead is 8 for Almond. Dernbach to Phillips.
Now they can take the ball out a little bit. Prochnow was my player to watch in that game. She averaged 17 a game coming in.
Good to know. As inside, Dernbach got it! Lead is 10. And now, finally, Coach Prochnow is going to call a timeout.
We'll do the same.
2:20, we'll take a break. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
After the timeout call by Coach Prochnow, the first timeout of the second half by Reedsville with 2:20 left in the game. Again, Reedsville was able to tie the game, but Almond has built the lead to 10. And I guess what do you think the game plan is going to be for Reedsville here, Mike?
You have to have your design play run well here. That's all there is to it. You have to have your design play set. You got to get points.
Prochnow has it stripped by Dernbach.
You can't do that.
And Dernbach trapped Lamb, and he is going to be fouled with 2:07 left to go.
But they still have to inbound it again.
Yep, Reedsville still had a foul to give.
So as
that is going to be on Stren. That's his third.
So as they do inbound on the side, Riders from our friends at Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. So find everything from foods and treats, toys and health products. As that's over to Styles. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. And a foul will put Styles at the line.
Yeah, Styles fouled. We'll see if that's going to be on.
I think it should be Mertz.
And if that is Mertz, that is going to be his first of the game with 1:58 left. And Styles will shoot 2 at the line.
Another might as well KM Sales and Service, Hancock, your premier power sports dealership, specializing in Polaris sales, service, and parts. Find a wide selection of units to fit just what you're looking for. KMSalesPolaris.com. Styles has been huge this week.
Styles got the roll, and the lead is 12. I hate those kinds of shots because it's like, and that's thrown away off of Mertz, and with 1:54 left, Almond leads by 12. It'll be Eagle basketball.
Kind of what they had against Three Lakes. They got within a couple possessions, and they started to open it up late.
As that is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Almond as last touched by Maney.
Yeah, absolutely. Miners all from our friends at SC Swiderski. And this is apartment of homes where you want to live, work, and play throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit SCSwiderski.com for more.
And that's knocked away. Mertz up to
Smart, did not
and
foul.
And that is going to be a easy lay-in for Arden Stren.
He's had himself a good half. He's at 10 and a half.
Yeah, 13 points for Stren.
We'll keep it here as we had a timeout on the floor, so it looks like it's a 30.
Yeah, 10-point game with 1:43 left.
We learn as well from our friends at Plainfield Trucking, your local transportation leader, specializing in hauling bulk produce for several of the area's largest producers. They offer competitive pay incentive programs, a number of awards. Their training and retention second to none. At Plainfield Trucking, you'll always have the choice to stay local and be home every night. Make longer hauls if that's what you're looking for. If you're considering a change in your career, reach out to Plainfield Trucking or visit plainfieldtrucking.com today. Also, our friends at Stop Construction, premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, 100% employee-owned company.
10-point lead for Almond. They led the entire way in the second half.
You start fouling here?
I guess you'll have to see how the inbound goes. Again, it doesn't look like they're pressuring him to try to get a 5-second violation. And Dernbach gets it into Pratt.
No, they're trying to get that trap.
Lamb. Lamb will take it up the floor.
Like right there. They wanted the
Dernbach.
Trap. They wanted that over and back trap.
Dernbach will get it back to Lamb, and now I think he do got a foul. Maybe not.
They're trying.
Lamb's being able to avoid it.
He's just yo-yoing the basketball around.
They're taking a lot of time off the clock as the Reedsville coaching staff not very happy it took them that long to commit a foul, as one will be committed with 1:22 left.
Be the first on Maney. Put TJ Lamb at the line with a 1-and-1, and they're going Prochnow in offense for defense. Can't have him get that fifth foul. Miners Two Lakes Supper Club, built in 1930s, open air pavilion, skating rink, 1949. Restaurant was born, became local favorites. First free throw, good.
It's good, yeah. The 1-and-1 obviously will now be 2 shots at the line for Lamb as he hits the first, an 11-point lead for Almond with 1:22 left.
Absolutely, with Two Lakes, a seasonal gem offering a terrific menu of appetizers, pasta, pizza, steak, seafood. Number of specials, including Friday fish fry. Take a break, bring the whole family at the Two Lakes Supper Club on Two Lakes Road, just off of Highway D in Almond, or visit HelloTwoLakes.com. Hello, TWO Lakes.
Second is no good. Phillips can't grab the board.
Yeah, Styles got.
Now will take it up the floor.
Duracek just body check Styles out of the way.
As Prochnow out of bounds. Who touched it last? It's going to be Almond basketball with 1:12 left.
And just one more time for our great sponsors, the Rural Virtual Academy, an online tuition-free public school serving students pre-K through high school right here in the state of Wisconsin. RVA strives to offer families the tools and resources needed to provide a strong academic foundation for each child. With the flexibility to learn on their own schedule and at their own pace, they even host hundreds of free events around the state to foster friendships among the students. For more information, visit ruralvirtual.org.
There's 1:09 left. Dernbach will inbound it high pass to Phillips.
Again, you can't teach.
Just
throw it up to the big guy.
Yeah. You can't teach how to be 6'7", as there's a foul with 1:04 left. And I believe that's going to be on Maney. I believe that will be his second. Yes, it is on Maney. The referee just signaled 5.
And you've heard me reading a lot of our sponsors over the course of the half. Again, a big thank you to all of them. Go support these small businesses around especially the Point Almond area for us here, and tell them Zaleski Sports sent you. We can't thank them enough, whether you're watching from Reedsville, Almond, Texas, the North Pole, or other planets if you're there. We can't thank you enough.
As Lamb will shoot a 1-and-1. Phillips fighting for the rebound, taken by Duracek. As Mertz up the floor. Mertz, nice pass to Stren. Stren rejected by Pratt. He was out of bounds. It'll stay with Reedsville. Heck of a recovery by Pratt. 56.7 seconds left. As inbound to Duracek. Quick shot, no good. Rebound taken by Phillips, but for Styles.
And then Phillips gets fouled. He'll go to the line. I think that was Duracek who fouled him.
Duracek fouled him. Styles will go to the line. I apologize.
And that's the 4th
on Duracek. Yep. With 52.4 seconds left.
Make it a 13-point game. It won't be over. There's still plenty of basketball left, but
but it's going to be very hard.
You're going to need to hit some outside shots. I think they're making sure they have the right shooter.
I couldn't imagine anybody else.
I thought it might have been Phillips, but
Styles nails the first.
But
the lead is 12.
We did see a game in the regular season last year where a little bit of sleight of hand by a team that sent a different guy to the free throw line, a better shooter that won them conference.
Yeah. Here's a second one, no good. Rebound taken by Maney. And Reedsville will take, they need a quick three. It's intercepted by Lamb. And Lamb around the defense. Lamb up ahead, lays it in.
I think you can start counting, you start planning your trips.
Mertz had it knocked away and blocked by Lamb. Phillips the rebound. And Almond fans can start to celebrate.
Yeah,
they can sense it now. And no foul.
Yep,
down the court to Pratt. Again, Pratt is fouled now by Duracek.
Yeah, TJ Lamb
is fired up.
Eagle fans, I start planning. Yep, the bench is coming in. Start planning your trips to the Kohl Center, Almond.
Actually, that foul is going to be on Prochnow. Prochnow's out of the game.
What a game! What a career for Cam Duracek, or no, for Prochnow.
They call that on Prochnow.
So we still got plenty of time left, but Duracek as well. He's going to be coming out as well, though.
Yeah, his first one is good by Clarence Pratt.
And Almond's going to send in as well. Davis Sternbach.
As Nathan Christensen, Robert Resch, Will Taddy, Connor McDonald, and Sawyer Ubersox.
Caden Piesner as well for Almond.
Yeah,
again, it's
Cohen Piesner. Yep.
Yeah, both teams have decided this one, and for the first time in program history.
Second one is good by Pratt.
Almond-Bancroft
and
is going to
now
Madison.
There's going to be another substitution. TJ Lamb's going to come out. Carson Garner will come in.
The senior heads off.
As Davis Dernbach is now also in for.
Well.
As the inbound's going to go to Taddy. Taddy to Ubersox. Ubersox pass back out. Taddy to Ubersox. It's knocked away. That'll be last touch by Garner. It'll be Reedsville basketball with 15.4 left.
And Pratt will head out.
As Pratt will head out.
For Tucker Stiles.
Yeah, Tucker Stiles will come out as a warm embrace from Aiden Phillips on the bench.
I'll say this.
As
both these teams.
Reedsville's got nothing to hang their heads about.
No, they could both be playing in Madison next week. They are both top-tier teams.
High pass out of bounds. Last touch by Clysmith. It'll stay with Reedsville with 7.1 left.
To get to this point, you've got to be a great team. And these Panthers, they battled. They competed.
Blake Williams is going to come out. Shane Clysmith. Sorry.
Clysmith out.
Blake Williams will come in. Clysmith will come out. As inbound in the corner, here is Resch. He's going to fire three. Got it. Robert Resch knocks it down. And for the first time in school history, the Almond-Bancroft Eagles will play in Madison for a chance at the state title next Friday. Almond wins it 70-57.
What a game, these two teams, and congratulations to the Panthers on an incredible year. They'll go 19-10 or 19.
And they are a young team, and they'll be a force to be reckoned with for
Absolutely.
the next few years in the Big East Conference and in D5.
Absolutely, they're going to be back here next year. You can bet on that. But the night belongs to Almond-Bancroft.
Yes, absolutely.
And Kurt Lamb, recently inducted Hall of Famer, WBCA.
As
Almond, you got
Lamb.
a plaque coming your way.
Yep.
So, Jack, I'm going to let you turn it over here. I'm going to head down to the floor. You got the plaque, you got the wrap-up, and I'll go get Kurt Lamb for us.
All right, sounds good, Mike. Again, we got the plaque ceremony. Again, Mike will be joining Coach Lamb and a player of the game on the Wapaka Foundry postgame show. For a job that will ignite your career, go to jobs.wapakafoundry.com. That's jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Again, we're going to have the plaque ceremony. We'll have a little wrap-up, and then Mike will take us to the post-game interview with Coach Lamb.
Ladies and gentlemen, punching their ticket to the Kohl Center, your sectional champions, the Almond-Bancroft Eagles.
Dan's going to try to raise the camera so we can kind of get the plaque in the shot. Again, once we get a shot on Mike at the court, we'll put me on mute and we will send a. again, just a great scene here in Hortonville as Almond heads to the state tournament for the first time in school history. Tough way to end the season for Reedsville, but they got nothing to hang their heads about. This Panthers team had an excellent run and played a great game tonight as Almond's headed to state. They're headed to Madison, headed to the Kohl Center, and Mike is ready, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay, play the ad.
It starts all the way from guys in preheat operating the cranes to the melt deck, ladle carriers carrying the iron, the guys setting cores good on VMMs. It's pretty amazing when you sit down and think about the whole picture. There's a lot going on, but it takes everybody to do it.
The people here are tremendously well structured. Out on the floor, you can see it shine through each individual.
People generally care about each other here. They're really concerned about people both at work and things that are happening outside of work.
They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach.
If somebody's down, somebody's got a lost loved one, we take it.
Back here with your Alpaca Foundry post-game show to jumpstart your career. Go to jobs.alpacafoundry.com. We're going to get Coach Kurt Lamb and TJ Lamb out here shortly, as you can hear the applause down on the floor here for the first time ever state qualifying Almond-Bancroft Eagles. What an unbelievable team, an unbelievable year. Again, shout out to Reedsville. What a team. They're going to be back here next year. You can bet on that. They are a great young team, and they are going to be a threat in Division 5 for a very long time. As we're joined by Coach Kurt Lamb. And, Coach, it's been a long time coming for you and for this program. What are you feeling right now?
I don't have the words right now. I feel like I'm going to cry and all that stuff, but just so proud of these guys. They just kept battling all year. They put the work in, and they just kept their composure when we needed to. I'm just proud of them. I'm just so happy for our community, our school, all the former players and all that stuff. You know, I wish I could take them all down there, but they built this to get to this process, and like I said, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, but just I'm so proud to coach these guys.
Well, Coach, I have no doubt probably almost the entire town is going to be down there next Friday morning. But when you look at this game like this, 3 points at the half, you're able to battle through and continue to play your game. What does it mean to see these guys never waver in the face of the pressure that they brought all game long? Yeah, and I know we talked about that, having to be strong with the ball when we had tack passes, play off a good platform, 2 feet, 2 hands, all that stuff that we talk about ad nauseum. But they did a good job taking the aid, and just like other games, other kids have stepped up. I know TJ didn't get going for a while, but you got the Emmett Stiles, the Clarence Pratts, the Brody Dernbach, Shane Kleisemus, they all do their thing. That's what makes us what we are, and like I said, it was just a great team effort. And for this area, the CWC South, it's been a while since one of them had been to Madison. What does it mean to just see yourself another conference title, a regional title, and now for the first time a sectional title in that trophy case? That's what we've worked on. I know it's a lot of open gyms, a lot of Sunday night opening the gym and doing all that stuff. Just after 25 years to get there, thank you, get to this point. Like I said, I'm speechless. I'm just so proud to be associated with these kids in our community. You know, I love our school. I love our town of Almond-Bancroft. So many good people, and I'm just happy to bring them the joy and just to represent them the way they need to be represented. And I guess, talk about the town. I mean, it seemed like the entire town of Almond-Bancroft were here tonight. This place was loud, it was energetic, and it seemed like, especially when you saw TJ firing them up at the end of the game, they really fueled this team. Yeah, I don't know if, I think Scott Krieger said it on the radio with them talking to him on Friday. He said last one out had to shut the doors and lock the doors, shut the lights off, all that stuff. But yeah, the crowd support we've had with these 2 sectional games is just phenomenal. It was like it used to, you know, with COVID and all that, it kind of took things down a little bit, but just to get everybody out here, just see smiling faces, I'm just be proud of being from Almond-Bancroft. Well, Coach, you're one of 4 teams that are going to be playing in Division 5. It's you, Columbus Catholic, Solon Springs, and Abundant Life. How long are you going to celebrate this one before you sit back onto the film? Well, we're going to enjoy this. This doesn't come around too often, obviously. First trip ever for school. Like I said,
we'll have some fun tonight, but we'll get after it tomorrow. We'll look at some film and do what we need to do to give ourselves a chance. Now, it's just the experience to go down there. We want to enjoy it, but we want to go down there and compete and see what we can do.
Absolutely, Coach. It's been a great watching, and you got another week of basketball behind you, or on the way for you.
That's what we talked about. It's kind of a joke. All right, we get another week of practice. That's a good thing. So just get to see him back in the gym on Monday. It will be just something special.
I guess looking out through here, you can cut the nets down at your gym.
I guess we'll do something.
That's so good, Coach. Congratulations. Good luck. It was TJ here. Get the plaque as well.
TJ.
TJ Lamb, Highlight House Player of the Game. The big end of the first half, into the second. What does it mean for you, 4 years of this program, that for the first time, that is going in the trophy case?
Yeah, it's undescribable. It's a great feeling out of all the great teams that come through this school, and for me to be the first one to get my dad there, it's so special. And
a game like this, you get that foul at the end of the first half. They make it a 3-point game. It seemed like that didn't faze you guys. What did you say in the locker room, or what did Coach say in the locker room to get you guys back up and ready to kind of take control again?
Yeah, we came out early, a little nervous, as you can tell. We haven't been here this far in a long time, so a little jitters. Just calmed us down in the second half, told us we'd be fine, and just play our game like we did all year, and that's what we did. And for a team like this, you guys were able to battle all year long. You've had some tough competition with the Bonduels and the Pacellis of the world, and 3 legs on Thursday. What did this game mean for you guys to play a team that presses like Reedsville and to be able to handle it? I think 3 Lakes, we just played them. They kind of pressed. They did the same type of thing. So I'd say 3 Lakes got us a little ready for that. Bonduel as well. They kind of roughed us up at the Century Classic, got us ready for playoffs. So that was a great game for our team, even though we lost. But it just, all the games leading up to this got us ready for that moment. And now for you guys, Coach said you're going to celebrate tonight, which no doubt, and then he said he's going to jump back into it tomorrow. You guys are one of 4 teams in Division 5 that are going to be playing. It's you guys, Columbus Catholic, Solon Springs, and Abundant Life. What does it mean for you guys that you are 4 teams, you're 1 game away from playing for a gold ball? I don't even know what to say. It's so special because we haven't ever been here before. And what's going to be your first reaction when you hit to the Kohl Center floor? I don't know. I think I'll be a little speechless. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll find out. Let's see. So we're going to get you in our Highlight House. You've done this plenty of times before. Let's make sure everyone makes some noise for you, all right? Okay. So I'm going to give you the mic, and I'm getting out of the way. They're here to see you, not me. I'll count you in from 3. Yeah. My name's TJ Lamb, and I'm in the house. Good luck, TJ. We'll see you. Thank you. TJ Lamb, our Highlight House Player of the Game, as for the first time in school history, Almond-Bancroft is going to the Kohl Center. They will play next Friday morning against an opponent to be determined, whether that'll be Columbus Catholic, Solon Springs, or Abundant Life Christian. With that being said, we will wrap up our WIAA Foundry post-game show. To jumpstart your career, go jobs@wapakafoundry.com. For Dan Lau on the computer and the camera, for Jack Weber on our play-by-play coverage, it has been a great honor working with those guys this year. And for all of us who have watched all season long here on Zaleski Sports, including this playoff run for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, this is our final full video and audio broadcast here of the season. We'll have audio only next Friday and also Thursday in Division 4 here on Zaleski Sports. But our next stop is Madison. One more time, 70-57, the Eagles of Almond-Bancroft on their way to state. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, thank you for a wonderful season. We'll talk to you on Thursday for more high school basketball right here on Zaleski Sports. For Dan and Jack, this is Mike. Good night, everybody.